My name is Correy Faciane. I'm the CEO of Hearts of Empowerment. I am originally from Jackson, Mississippi, down south. Moved up here to Loudoun County, Ashburn, Virginia, and was raised there from a young age.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Our organization is focused on project planning through the strength of collaboration. So we partner with different organizations to kind of uplift the community in the nonprofit space, providing funding, awareness, and just overall project planning. So being a black male, growing up in Loudoun County was definitely different. At a young age, I moved from Jackson, Mississippi, which is down south. I was, surrounded by a bunch of culture, the black culture, a bunch of family and things like that. And then I moved up to Ashburn, and it was definitely a culture shock because, we were one, and I was far few in between as a black male growing up in Loudoun County. Luckily, though, I did, develop a group. I was a part of an organization that kind of put all the African-American youth from Loudoun County in one room and just kind of told us and sat us down and said, hey, you guys are going to be facing challenges as you grow up in this county. There's an achievement gap, and it's very clear. And we are going to assist you guys in closing that achievement gap and making sure that you guys succeed. So they really opened up our eyes to different opportunities that were outside of Loudoun County, which everyone kind of views as this little bubble. So essentially for us, that was really important because we were able to see that people could be in a predominantly white county and make it out and do things with their lives. Even having the setback be the color of your skin, which is crazy to even think about. But it wasn't, like I said, that really started at an early age. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity and things like that. Because once you look to your left and you look to your right and you can relate to each other, you guys are in it together and you're in it to win. So a lot of times, that was a difficult part of it, is the fact that individuals thought that, we didn't want friends that were white and things like that. That just wasn't the case. It was just we really resonated with each other. We had all been through the same things, and we were all, this tiny niche group that was, trying to take on a huge county. So with that being said, that's definitely helped. And it really inspired me to come back and start an organization like Hearts of Empowerment, because we plan on starting programs like that. Like I mentioned before, getting kids at a young age, being in a predominantly, either white neighborhood or white county, or even, being from the hood, whatever perspective it may be, the education should still be the same. And we just want to teach people that you can get out of your circumstances and don't let anything define you, because the moment that you let that happen is the moment that you're, taking an L, and that's not acceptable. We don't take L's. So Juneteenth means to me a lot of stuff. It means a time of reflection. If you think about the resiliency that our ancestors had, being dehumanized, alienated as slaves. Can you imagine getting that news that you're now free? Coming up nowadays, you see that throughout these past years, things that have been happening for our entire lives are just now getting filmed and broadcasted. There's not really much of a difference. We're headed in the right direction, but we need more. And so I think back to Obama put out a piece back in June where he said that individuals have to be specific with the change that they want to see. And they have to have the knowledge to know who to put the pressure on. And that really comes from a local level. These state officials, these county executives, mayors, individuals like that are the ones that really need the pressure from us. And so, with that being said, this national holiday, Juneteenth, really means, providing that knowledge and talking about the change, because I think that conversation is the catalyst for change. As a black male, my objective for the black community is to start at the ground level. I mean ground level in multiple different ways. I mean from the educational system, and I mean from the youth. A lot of times that's what starts, right? If we can get these implemented in different programs, then eventually get this implemented into the school system and teach young black kings and queens at a young age what it means, to want change and to see it happen in front of your face. So a lot of times I want to teach that resiliency at a young age, and allow them to kind of grow up and have that mindset just ready to attack I just love to give a shout out to the Juneteenth Foundation. What you guys are doing is awesome. I've been mentioning this before and I'll mention it again. Conversation is going to be the catalyst for change. And the moment that you guys continue to provide this platform for people to speak their truth is the moment that we're going to see that change. So I'm super thankful for y'all. And I can't wait to see what this foundation has in store.